Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Dom's Beer Guide. Apologies that I sound a little bit bunged up and snotty. I am. It's not the COVID, don't worry. It's just a bit of man flu and it's buggering off now, so that's good. So anyway, we're going to be looking today at the Wild Beer Co. in the mix. Now this is going to be an interesting review because I reviewed Pogo a little while back and I didn't rate it that highly at all. So I've got higher hopes for this one. They can't all be bad. So let's give it a go and see how we get on. Right, so the first thing we always look at in Dom's Beer Guide is whether it's cool. Now, is it cool? It's kind of quite stylish. It's quite a funky colour. It's quite hard to tell under this light. It's like a sort of turquoisey. Actually, looks a bit like my kitchen paint. So yeah, like it fits in perfectly there. It's okay, but it's not outstanding. The mixture of fonts is graphic designer's nightmare, but yeah, middling 3. And the next thing we look at is whether it will pour. So it's quite simple to do. We just crack the can. Oh, I love that sound. The wife's out, hence the video's getting done. So let's give it a pour and see what we get. Yeah, it pours. It pours. Got a reasonable head. Yeah, that looks okay. Not a huge head. It's kind of fading quite quickly. Sort of vaguely remember Pogo doing that as well. And it's almost gone. Oh dear, Pogo. 2. So next thing we look at is whether our sensors are working overtime. Now it looks okay. The head has almost disappeared, which is a bit disappointing. I like to have a little bit of head on there. There was obviously something with brewing where some companies seem to be able to get it to maintain a head, and others like Pogo, they all seem to disappear, and you end up with something that looks a bit like wee and apple juice. So yeah, I like a bit of head on my beer, so it's instantly losing points for that. In terms of smell, it's got a bit of kind of like champagne-y smell, so not unpleasant, but not nice. You're not getting any notes of fruit or anything like that. So this is an American sea hops and 3 yeast blend, apparently. Now I've got a cold, so but even so, I can still smell kind of champagne-y stuff. I like a hazy beer, so it gets points for hazy. It smells okay. It's not unpleasant, and the head has all but disappeared. I reckon that's probably a middling 3. So obviously, that's all that stuff is subjective. This is the bit that really matters, is what it tastes like. So it smells okay, looks okay. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is really a different league to Pogo, which just left me really disappointed, to be honest. This is it's got a really unusual taste, but I tell you what I got, which is really odd. It was like a smack of dry roasted peanuts. How weird is that for a taste? So, not in the initial hit, but once it goes down, you just get left with a taste of dry roasted peanuts. Now, I guess if you like dry roasted peanuts, that's a good thing. I do, so brilliant. What else can I taste? It's weird. It doesn't. You don't kind of taste of a lot, but then you get this aftertaste of dry roasted peanuts, which is weird but nice. So if you had this and some dry roasted peanuts with it, it'd be amazing. I'm not really getting fruity tones from it. It's just beer and dry roasted peanuts. Weird, but quite nice. So I'm going to give that a 3. Okay, so in terms of value for money, it looks okay, smells okay, tastes okay. Saves you having to buy a bag of dry roasted peanuts. I mean, it's just quite inoffensive. But you want to drink beer that's unoffensive. So Pogo was just beer, and in the mix, a American sea hops and 3 yeast blend beer. So it's obviously some fancy mix of, well, Foster's and dry roasted peanuts. It's just, yeah. It's a 3 again. So that gives Wild Beer in the mix a mediocre score of 14 out of 25. So you're not going to be disappointed with it, but you're not going to tell all your mates you had this amazing craft beer at the weekend. It tasted of fruit and flowers and monkey droppings. It's just alright. If you're drinking it at a barbecue, your mates might ask you about it, and you go, "Oh, it's a craft beer from Wild Beer Co. and it tastes the dry roasted peanuts." But it's just alright. Yeah, 14 out of 25. It's it's alright. You won't be disappointed. You won't be fed up. 2-3 quid a can. 1.5 units. So 1's your limit. Not that you should be drinking and driving anyway. 4.4%, not particularly strong. It's alright. It's alright. Inoffensive. Oh, I don't want to drink inoffensive beer. I want to drink nice beer, tasty beer, different beer. So that's another mediocre performance from Wild Beer Co. Jolly good. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to finish it, obviously, because it's beer and it tastes of dry roasted peanuts, and that's nice. So yeah, thanks very much for watching this episode of Dom's Beer Guide. There will be more soon, I promise. I've just been busy having man flu and being busy and stuff. Keep subscribing, keep liking, plenty happening on Instagram, and I will see you for the next one. Cheers.